Hi, my name is Alan, and I'm one of the creators of SLabstat. SLabstat's the easiest way for you to list, organize, and cross-sell your next break or RAS for free. Today is August 31, 2021, and we just did a release, and so these are the release notes. We have three big new features. The biggest one is inline edit. So you, as the owner of a listing, can easily, with one click of a button, inline edit your owner's notes and your claimer's notes. This will save you a bunch of clicks, a bunch of navigation. It just makes it so much easier. This was suggested by several customers, especially those that are doing pick your team breaks or player breaks, where you need to edit each line of your listing. And I'm going to go through an example. The next big thing is the show live only filter in the owner's vanity URL. So every person has a vanity URL, which is app.slabstat.com/users/username, and we will make a filter here, a little toggle button that makes it easy for you to see your listings that are live or not live. And in doing so, we have a live not live toggle button in your managed settings. I'm also going to talk to you about enhancements and bugs, and basically just miscellaneous UI UX, which is user interface, user experience improvements, and just spelling words and syntax choices here. So the first big one is inline edit. So you can go into your listing, hover over the public notes, click on it, a text box will pop up, which you can go ahead and type in, click the button, save it. This just makes it so much faster. One of the use cases that people use here is for PYTs, or pick your team breaks. When you have 30, 32 listings, it's a lot of work to previously do it. Now it's super easy. So let's go ahead and take an example here. So you can go into here, you have to be the owner, in this case it's mine. You would go to, let's say, claim 4, and let's say, hover over it, click on it, and let's say Boston, $50. Hit enter, it's saved. Or you can say, New Orleans, $100, right? So now you can go through your 32 listings really easy. Makes PYTs, pick your team breaks, or player breaks so much easier. And then you can go, I paid with Venmo today. You can erase it or received payment. Super easy, okay? Spelled it wrong there. So that is your inline edit feature. The next big feature is the show live only filter. So by default, if you go into the vanity URL, in this case, app.slabstat.com/users/username, it'll only show your live listings by default. But if somebody wants to see all the other stuff, they can go ahead and click that one. So let's go ahead and go to Power User. You can see all the live listings, all the available slots, when it was created, the status. Let's go ahead and undo it. You can see all this other not live listings. So that is your filter. By default, it will only show live only. Okay, so let's go back to that previous one. And so let's go to the next feature. The next feature, it's in coordination with the show live. It's with the show live toggle. It's the ability to one click change your live, not live. So there's a couple ways we can do this, right? So as an owner, let's go back to mine. Oops. Let's go back to my test here. So here, you can make any listing live by this. This is super simple. That's always been there. Click that button, it updates it. You can also change your live here, live, not live here, save it. But let's go into my RAS's claims. You can see there's a button here, live, not live. You can go ahead and click live, not live, and then it changes it, right? So when you go to your vanity URL, let's go into the vanity URL here. You can see only it updates it, so it makes it super easy for you to list live, not live. Okay. Those are the three big main features that you're going to see from your side to make this super easy. Now, There's a few bugs and enhancements. We're putting out everything is gonna. We're taking out the word raffles on there. It's gonna be called lists, but so your listings will be called lists, but it's backwards compatible. So we can put raffles in there. So if you have an existing listing out there, it's not going to go away. Your customers will know it. And we're taking analytics for everything. So we're keeping an eye on everything. So nothing to worry about. Same thing with our customers. If you go to here, come here, lists, but you can also do raffles. Same thing. Everything works perfectly here with the URLs. So lists in URL versus raffles both work. You're going to start seeing other little UI UX changes and spelling word changes. Some that you may notice, some that you may not notice. But that's it for this release. It was we put this out very quickly. It's a lot of work, but we're happy to take all the feedback that everyone has, and it's been tremendous. Please keep the feedback coming. Please keep the feature requests coming. In really just a period of 2.5 weeks, we've gone from our first release to something that's actually very, very powerful, and it's being used by hundreds of people every day. And soon it's just growing. My name's Alan. I am in Las Vegas, the Pacific time zone, so feel free to reach out to me. Most of you have me on Facebook, but Instagram, Twitter @SLabstat, and you can always email me, alan@slabstat.com. Keep the feature requests coming. We're going to do another release very, very soon. Thank you so much.